Okay, hi boys and girls. Welcome to the funky little kitchen at Family Odyssey Camp. Dialysis bike tours. Kitchen fun. I am fixing to give you a recipe for guacamole that doesn't use avocado. I found this thing online. Okay, I'm going to put the ingredients list in the descriptions, but I'm giving it to you. You need 2 medium to small zucchini. You need 3 tomatillos. My zucchinis were kind of big and I put in 4 tomatillos. So 2 zucchinis, 3 tomatillos, 2 slightly big zucchinis, 4 tomatillos. 2 jalapenos. I love jalapenos, so I'm doing 2.5. Couple of jalapenos. 2 zucchini, 3 tomatillos, 2 jalapenos. You need some cilantro, about 4 or 5 sprigs. You need a couple of cloves of garlic. That's it. Okay, let me show you what's going on here. It's part way done. All right, now. And oil. You need some oil. Okay, right here. Let's see if we can get some light on this subject. There we go. Okay, right here we got some jalapenos and chunks of garlic cooking in oil. And you want to cook these babies until the skin bubbles on the outside. The skin wants to be looking brown and bubbly on the outside. Flipping them over here. Flip. Let's see. Move the spotlight. Come on. We need a crew here. We don't have a crew. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. We got something to hang this from. Maybe. Yeah. No. Okay. There. That's better. All right. So, there we go. See, this one's a little brown on the outside. Flip this baby over. Bablinski brown. Flip this over on its back. Flip that over on its back. Okay, you just want to make these babies sizzle for a while until they're all browned and puffy. All right? Then, a process that you missed is you take the zucchinis. Here's the zucchinis. We should put them on a plate. Help me. Okay. The zucchinis and the tomatillos we have boiled in a little pot of water. We just covered them with water and we took them to a boil and we let them boil for 5 minutes. So that's tomatillos and chunks of zucchini. And this is a really simple recipe. You just boil tomatillos and zucchini. You cook the jalapenos and garlic in oil. And then we are just going to blend in a blender the mixture of all this with some cilantro and a touch of spice. Now they say salt, and of course Dialysis Bike Tours is doing their best to... We're doing our best to avoid salt, but the game is this is going to be fun, and it don't have no avocado in it, and it's got a little tomatillo in it, but not a whole lot, and it's going to come out green, and it's going to be a nice sauce that you can put on your tacos and stuff. So, let's see. We're still working on these jalapenos. Oil temperature is coming up. Okay. And reading the instructions. Peel and chunk and quarter the zucchini. Chop. Into nice big pieces. Nice big pieces about like that. Nice big piece. And you're just going to blend it up. It's going to turn into a green soup. So it doesn't really matter that much what size you cut it. But you're cutting it down so you can boil it. And then the tomatillos are in there, but they've gotten really squished. So, whatever. And My lighting's pretty weird. Okay, so you peel and chunk and quarter the zucchini. You put the zucchini in the boiling water with the tomatillos. 2 small zucchini, 3 tomatillos, and you cook 5 minutes and then you drain. Now I'm saving the drained water to cook me some asparagus. So I saved the water. I put it strained in another bucket. Then you split the jalapenos in half and you cook them in a good bit of oil with garlic until the jalapenos are brown and bubbly on the backside, on the skin side. And then you blend everything with chopped fresh cilantro, about 5 sprigs, in a blender. And then you pour in the oil from the jalapeno pan. So the oil's going in there too to kind of thicken it up and solidify it. Now how's this looking here? The jalapenos are looking a little better. They're starting to get brown and bubbly. This baby's nice and hot. Okay, we got no stove in this kitchen. We got a beautiful propane grill outside. And we got one hot plate. And I can cook all kinds of good food on one hot plate. Here, let's see what it looks like. Yeah, see that? Okay, that's beautiful. That's just right. All right. See how that's nice and brown? Can you see that? Can you see that? Nice and brown on the backside. Turn it off. Take it off the heat. That's probably good enough for now. Don't take it right off the heat. Don't want to get it no hotter. And then we're going to blend all this stuff up. Here we go. Here we go. All right, now my blender is pretty tiny. So we might have to do two rounds of blending. All right. If you got a tiny little blender like me, I'm going to put half the jalapeno, half of the cilantro in there. I'm going to put a handful of the tomatillo, whoops, and the zucchini, like so. Wow, the tomatillos are really squished. They almost disappeared. That's kind of cool. Okay, that's too much zucchini. Ouch, it's hot. Too much of zucchini. Too much monkey business for me to be involved with. Anybody know that tune by Chuck Berry? Whoa, that's bad. I just melted the top of a plastic appliance. Don't do this at home, boys and girls. Okay, we're putting in 2 chunks of jalapeno, and we're putting in 2 pieces of garlic, and that's really a shame about what happened. I actually just burnt something. I melted the bottom of the pot. Okay, all right, where's my blender bottom? Okay, the mighty blender bottom. All right, now, between you and me and the paint on the wall, oh, you know what? He wants to have a dash of this oil in it. So we're pouring a little bit of the oil right from the jalapeno sizzling pot right there. Some of the oil just went in. And they told you we're going to put just a tiny little bit of salt in there. Just a tiny little bit, and we could put some no salt seasoning. Put a touch of ground peppercorns in there, just for fun. But the most important thing is it's going to have a really awesome flavor. Going to get it blended up. Here we go, here we go. Oh, boom. It's blended. Splendid blended. Take it out, shake it up a little bit. Blend it again. Okay, blendo, blendo. There we go. Now we're going to pour this out. This is going to be our jalapeno. This is going to be our guacamole with no avocado. Okay, now that's a half batch. But look at this. Don't that look like guacamole? That's pretty cool, huh? No avocado in it. Okay, now we got our next round of zucchini and tomatillo and cilantro. Very, very good. All right, and then we've got the jalapenos and the oil and the skin off the garlic. We don't need the skin off the garlic. And we got the garlic, we got the jalapeno and the oil all going in there. So good, so nice. Now we didn't taste it yet. The tasting is the best part. I just tasted it. It is mighty good. You don't need a big fancy kitchen to get the job done. Come on, cook them up. It's good to be home. All right, here we go. Take it off, shake it up a little bit. Put it back on for a second. Okay, very good, very good. Now, since these two groups weren't precisely exactly the same, we're going to pour them together. And blend them up real good right here. That's some good share. It's kind of hot because, all this stuff was just cooking. Gonna let it cool down. Gonna put it in the refrigerator. Put it right in the refrigerator. I'm gonna get me some French bread. Dip it in here and get all the goodies out. That is a salsa that has an absolute minimum of tomato in it. And it's got no avocado in it. Pardon my fingers. And boys and girls, here is your tasty, spicy, fake guacamole to put on your tacos and your burgers, and it's really, really good. Thanks for hanging out with Dialysis Bike Tours and Happy Dialysis, and make sure to share this with somebody because this is good for everybody and it's fun to make. Teach the kids how to make it. Yippee.